Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, Fire Emblem Three Houses, where finally, after so many battles, after so many enemies, after so much death, we are ready to take on the Immaculate one. Everybody is healed up. Everybody's pretty well ready to go. Gonna end this turn. She's gonna roar again. Nope. No, she's not. I think it's finally time to dip in. Let's start with Hubert. I've been saving this gambit for this entire match. What is the best use of it? If I could close it a little bit further, I might be able to get maximum value. I'm not going to get maximum value because it basically surrounds him, so we'll just go with this.
I see that the years have not cured humanity of its folly.
I feel like it's fitting that Hubert goes against the goddess first.
You still wish to hurt and betray my mother and myself.
Marvel at our strategy.
Oh! It missed. Cool. Wow. So that did nothing. Let's try another gambit.
So it's true. You don't value human life at all. Isn't that right, Immaculate One?
Nonsense! Fools who do not accept their own sins are undeserving of salvation. You humans are the ones who betrayed. You betrayed me, and you betrayed my mother.
My mommy and me. God,
I did not betray you or her. I never believed in you from the beginning.
I am tired of hearing that.
Require aid?
All right, let's hope the gambit boost does something. I forget she's got that ability that basically drowns gambits. Let's back up. Now let's sweep in here from behind.
Give her back. Give back my mother.
Sorry, you put it in me. It's mine now.
Now's our chance.
We are gonna have to use our armies to our best effect. Alright, we have the Immaculate One's attention. So that's super for me. In the meantime, Bernie, it might be worth it for you to come on in with that Brave Bow. Yeah, right there. That's my girl. Only a 37% chance of hitting. Good. That's one health bar down. Skill level up. Authority is now C+. And Shamir levels up to 27. One down. 3 to go. Let's see. I'm going to stand here and attack. With Ragnarok? No. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. You're focused solely on me, and only a 20% chance to hit. That's actually really good. In the meantime, Ferdinand's gonna attack you in the booty! Hit her in the asshole with your Spear of Asshole. She can't really hit. She's having a hard time hitting us. Alright, so far so good. Let's move my other units in. Hopefully not stand on fire, that's the important part. Petra, you want to try out your new thing? You want to try out your new sword? It's not going to do much, but I'll do a little bit.
No use.
And one more time. Every little bit counts. Alright. So far so good. Caspar, you need to get ready to come in. And I think we're going to end turn. %, chance to hit me. You missed. I won't. Level up to 46. And Manuela levels up to 37. Alright, you're about to do an AoE attack. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot of people. Alright. Stab her with the asshole. Alright, now retreat out of range. Have you wait. You come in. Yeah, do that. She cannot hit us for anything. I love it. And we're down to her final health bar. Let's retreat out of range and wait. And can I apply the coup de grace with her mother? Not quite. But I think that's what I want to do. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wait a little bit on that. Hubert, you're gonna have to retreat out of range. You cannot take that. Gaspar, you actually might want to get in on this. Actually, why don't I do this? You come out. Bernie, you attack. Use the brave bow on that shield. Ouch. Okay.
Be careful.
Have you retreat. Caspar, you go in. Use the brave axe. I think this will work. Good dodge. Axe is now S. Learn the ability Axe Crit 10, or whatever it was. Alright. Sublime Creator Sword. I think we're ready to finish her off. Say goodbye to your mother. Stage complete. The fight for Ferdiad, turn 41. MVP was Edelgard.
When humanity stands strong, and people reach out for each other, there's no need for gods. Rhea, your reign of tyranny is over. The time has come. I'm ending this once and for all! Is it over?
Really? You're gonna ask me to save here? Alright. Where's a good place to save? I guess I'll just keep using this one.
A rising flame was alight as the flow of time carved a new history for Fodlan. With the fall of Ferdiad, the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Church of Seros both vanished into the people's memories. Fodlan was finally one unified nation, under the rule of Emperor Edelgard and the Adrestian Empire. Embracing her newfound power, Edelgard could at last set about destroying Fodlan's entrenched system of nobility and rebuild a world free from the tyranny of crests and status. Yet, beneath the surface, an unseen and silent struggle began to take shape. From her seat of power, Edelgard could at last wage war on those who slither in the dark.
The children of the goddess have been defeated at last. The shape of the world will be forever changed. Humanity is free now. The world is ours once again. Can you believe it?
I'm not sure. It isn't over yet.
True. There is still much to be done. We can't ignore the possibility that our enemies will resurface one day. In the end, the fate of this world depends on the choices we make. I don't know what the future holds, but come what may, will you stay by my side? You chose to protect me at the Holy Tomb. will you choose me again?
I think I already have.
What I'm trying to say is, I need you.
Elle, please accept this gift.
You called me Elle. That's... That means more than I can say. And this ring, it's lovely. Thank you, my dearest friend. I will happily accept it. I must admit, I feared my feelings would be unrequited. So long as I had you by my side, it never mattered how many enemies I amassed. You were all I needed. All this time, I longed to share my feelings with you, and it seems you wished for the same. Now, our wishes have come true. This feeling, it's overwhelming.
I promise to always be there for you, or now your burdens are mine to bear.
Absolutely not. I won't allow it. From now on, we face the world and carry our burdens together. We will crush those who slither in the dark and restore peace and order to Fodlan. I will then find a suitable successor and hand over the reins of the Empire. When all that is done, it will be just the two of us. I look forward to starting our life together in the light of a glorious new dawn.
That seems a lifetime away. Let's make it happen.
Yes, that is all we can do for now. We must remain focused on our goals. To think that I may truly call you my partner and equal now.
That is an interesting picture. She looks very young.
The solitary reign of Edelgard has come to an end. From now on, we walk this path together. With time and care, the darkness shrouding this world will be lifted. You and I will become the light that shines over Fodlan, just as you have shined upon my life.
Oh man, and I feel like that is, we're about to see the credits, but let's look at our battle data. Turn 6 MVP, me. Turn 12 MVP, Dorothea. Turn 19 MVP, Bernadetta. Turn 12 MVP, me. Turn 17 Bernadetta. Turn 23 Sylvain. Turn 19 Byleth, me. Turn 19 Hubert. Turn 16, Edelgard. Turn 13, Edelgard. Turn 6, Sylvain. Turn 10, Ferdinand. Turn 8, Byleth. Turn 11, Bernadetta. Turn 11, Byleth. Turn 5, Byleth. Turn 13, Caspar for the first time. And turn 10, immediately after Caspar again. And there's when I become Goddess Byleth at turn 12. Turn 7 is Caspar. Turn 17, myself. Turn 13, myself. Turn 6, Edelgard. Turn 15, Ferdinand. Turn 10, Ferdinand. Turn 17, myself. Turn 19, Caspar. And turn 41, Edelgard. So many fights. So much fun. And so many turns. Meandering Sword, Felix, 0 battles, 0 victories. Even after the war's end, skirmishes continue to break out across Fodlan. Bored and restless in his capacity as Duke for Aldarius, Felix abandoned his titles, jumping at the opportunity to wield the sword again. Little is known about his whereabouts thereafter, but even many years later, soldiers continue to whisper rumors of a mysterious man able to deal swift death to scores of enemies. Distant archer Shamir, 2 battles, 1 victory. Shortly after the war, Shamir gave up the mercenary life and disappeared. Though she was never heard from again, rumors swirled persistently for years of a master archer turned thief who lined her pockets by shaking down all those who preyed on the innocent. Hopefully I can keep up this. Divine Songstress Manuela, 8 battles, 4 victories. Manuela left Garreg Mach to build her own academy in a small war-torn town. There, she contributed heavily to rebuilding efforts while teaching future generations the necessary skills of survival. Though she never married or had children of her own, she spent the last years of her life happily devoted to her students. Benevolent Soul Mercedes, 16 battles, 11 victories. Mercedes left home and opened a small orphanage in the Fargus region with her mother. There she took in and raised children who had lost their families in the war, regardless of their blood or circumstances of birth. It is said that in the town which grew around this orphanage, the children never failed to smile. Scholar of Misfortune Lysithea, 27 battles, 25 victories. Lysithea returned home to help her parents restore their family land. Years later, when the end to their hard work was finally in sight, she relinquished House Ordelis, claimed a nobility, ceding the territory to a nearby lord. Shortly thereafter, she and her family disappeared into obscurity. Sleepy Crest Scholar Linhart, 73 battles, 40 victories. Linhart abandoned his inherited position in favor of a carefree life at Garreg Mach Monastery. There he spent his days at ease, whiling away the hours at the fishing pond or in his private study. After his passing, a treasure trove of documents was unearthed, revealing the key discoveries he had made during his many years of Crest research. Empire's Confidant Hubert, 97 battles, 69 victories. Hubert devoted his life fully to the service of Edelgard, operating in the light and shadows alike. He disposed of countless burdens facing his Emperor using any means necessary. Though his ghastly appearance and imposing demeanor were ever feared, he paid his reputation little heed, focusing instead on his loyalty to the Emperor. Queen of Brigid, Petra, 179 battles, 99 victories. Petra returned to her homeland of Brigid and inherited the throne from her grandfather. As ruler, she declared independence from Fodlan and worked tirelessly to secure friendly relations with both Fodlan and Dagda. Her efforts inspired her descendants to carry the torch she lit, ensuring a future of peace and prosperity for her people. Sincerest of Knights, Sylvain, 219 battles, 104 victories. As Margrave Gautier, Sylvain devoted his life to improving relations with the people of the Shrang region. With oration alone, he succeeded in helping to create a new way of life for nobles in which relics and crests were no longer viewed as necessary. Though he went down in history as an extraordinary lord, it never became... I can get that. Noblest of nobles, Ferdinand, and devoted heart Dorothea. After officially becoming the new Duke Ear, Ferdinand set about reforming his territory. Thanks to the wisdom of his wife Dorothea, Ferdinand's policies were of massive benefit to the common folk and brought about a swift recovery. In recognition of this achievement, he was called upon Emperor Edelgard to introduce these reforms to the Emperor at large as the new Prime Minister. Though the work kept him very busy, he always managed to find time for Dorothea. It is said that their children filled their loving household with beautiful music ever after. Hot-headed General Caspar and eternal loner Bernadetta. After some uncertainty about the details, it was decided that Caspar would marry into Bernadetta's family, seeing as she had claimed to House Varley. The two had a chaotic reign and a marriage to match. Each time Caspar caused some incident, Bernadetta would demand promises as recompense. Over time, these oaths accumulated to such a great number that it became necessary to compile them, and the resulting document became to be known as the 47 Articles of Bernie. Among these articles was the provision that when counting their wings to the hegemony and the Flame Emperor, Byleth and Edelgard ended the tyranny of a godlike being. Byleth was wounded and lost the power of the progenitor god, but it mattered not, as she and Edelgard had each other. To ensure lasting peace, the two fought against those who slither in the dark, and to ensure a society where people can rise and fall by their own merits, they spent their lives reforming the antiquated class system. They achieved much in their time together, and it is said they were sometimes spotted leaving the palace to privately enjoy the world they had created. How they spent those precious moments, none but the two of them will ever know. And that's it, guys. That's Fire Emblem Three Houses, the Crimson Flower playthrough. That's the Edelgard story, of course. Man, that was a lot of fun. And I actually enjoyed it more than I thought it. I feel like I say that about a lot of games. But Fire Emblem as a strategy RPG, when I play it by myself, I tend to kind of peter out at a certain point and never finish them. This is actually the first Fire Emblem I've ever finished from start to end. And it was a lot of fun. I did feel like some of the monastery stuff kind of started getting long in the tooth. I feel kind of bad that we never reached A+. If I had changed a few things, we probably would have. There were a few people that I would have liked to recruit that we didn't. I would have loved to have recruited Ingrid. I would have loved to recruit maybe like, there are a couple of people I can't think of right now. Brave Bow. I don't know why I'm spacing on his name right now, but I would have liked to recruit him. You know, I will be doing the other stories. I am going to be taking a couple of weeks break because this is 75 hours in and I've just finished one playthrough. I think next I'm going to do the church side of Edelgard's story. That won't let us do any new game plus, but since I'm already set up for it and I have a save file right at that decision, it might be the fastest story to get on track with. So I think that will be the next playthrough. After that, we will probably do the Golden Deer, and then finally the Blue Lions, which, I'm sorry you Dimitri fans, I am the least interested in his story, and considering he looks like he goes psychotic, yeah, not sure I'm a big Dimitri fan. But I am glad that I did this story first. I am super happy that I chose to go with Edelgard as my life partner, because I believe she deserved the happiest ending, and you know, I think she finally got it. Anyways, I will see you guys in a couple of weeks when we take on the church side of that story, and it is going to hurt to then have to fight Hubert and Edelgard after seeing what we've seen, but I want to see all the other points of view. And I'll see you then. Thanks for enjoying this. Make sure you leave me those thumbs ups, those comments, those likes, and I'll see you guys in a few weeks when we start over. Y'all have a great day. Later.